Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Monday and time for another video. Today, made some notes and I'm a little bit more prepared on what to say, so might be a little bit of a shorter video since I have my thoughts together. So glad you joined again. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, thanks for joining, and if you're returning, I hope you enjoy the video. Today, I chose a quote to talk about and kind of use that quote to explain how I apply it in my journey and like self-discovery and how I'm showing up for myself differently now in my everyday life. So the quote is, "I choose courage over comfort and growth over fear." And I just want to talk about ways that I help, or ways that I choose courage over comfort, the things that I do to choose courage over comfort. The first one is I show up. So for so long, I would not show up to things and I would not do things that made me feel uncomfortable. And an example of that, where I showed up even though I was uncomfortable and totally like nervous the entire time I was there, was this weekend. I mentioned that we went to an event, and the entire time I was there and even beforehand I was so nervous to go because it's not an event that like I wanted to go, but it's not something that is in my comfort zone. 100% felt like, I even told Matt like on the way and stuff like that, like I need like to have courage to do this because I just felt so weird. But I went and I showed up because I wanted to hang out, and friends and community is important, and I knew James was going to be there and Matt had invited him, so I was really excited to go, and I'm glad I went. It was a really fun time. And in the past, I just wouldn't have gone because it was uncomfortable and I would have just been too scared to go. But I went and I had a good time, and I'm so happy that I chose to choose courage in that situation. The other thing, so that's my first one. The second thing that I do now is traveling on my own. So for a long time, my anxiety, one of the things that my anxiety brought on was traveling was hard for me on my own. I would always want like my mom to come with me or another adult to come with me. And this is important because my sister lives in Fort Worth. And so there's a lot of times events that like I can go to, but not necessarily like anybody else is able to go to because of their schedules. But I was, not go or miss out because of the traveling was too, made me too anxious. So I wouldn't do it. So now I choose courage over comfort and I travel on my own now. I will say, on one of those trips, it did cause, there was some challenges, weather, there was a thunderstorm. So there was definitely some things that, those challenges, but I was glad I did it. I survived it. Everything was fine. But and I'm proud of myself now that, it's all well and good and I was safe and everything. I was always safe. It's just, those were the kind of things that made me not want to do it on my own. I just wanted to have another adult because I didn't know if I could handle those, stressful situations. And so super proud of myself for, doing that. Okay, so the third one is accepting blessings. So for a long time, I had a lot of what I call like blocking blessings. I blocked blessings. Specifically, the best example I can give is my parents with my children. My parents are blessed. They've worked hard their whole life. So now they're able to like financially like help my kids out, buy little extra things for them. And when they did that before, it would just bring up so much insecurity because it's like, I'm their parent. If I can't buy it for them, they don't need it, and I was just like blocking blessings for my children, even blocking blessings for me. And it just didn't make any sense because if my parents were offering or willing, there's just no need for me to say no to those things. And finally I just realized like accepting those blessings doesn't have anything to do with like making me a bad parent. And it brings my parents joy and they are happy to you know, provide the little extras that they can for my kids and for us. And like accepting those blessings is just like part of like understanding that just because it's not for me doesn't mean that like I'm a bad mom or, you know, things like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was just a big, a huge mindset shift for me there. And the fourth way that I'm choosing courage over comfort are these videos. So these videos are really like nerve-wracking to put yourself out there. I'm sure it seems like, you know, I'm just, I don't know, doing this easily, but it's really hard, really nerve-wracking. And I'm proud of myself for choosing that courage because it has already in my daily like life I've seen immediate community. Friends watch my video about friendship and they're reaching out. And these are people that I've always kind of kept in contact with, like in and out, but they're like reaching out again saying, hey, I watched your video. I really enjoyed it. We should get together, and hey, let's go to lunch and things like that. And so I'm like making plans with these friends that while we kept in touch, like on social media, like Facebook posts, say hi, you know, things like that. And we would run into each other like out and about in the community. But now I'm like making lunch plans, making plans to go visit or, you know, possibly go visit and things like that. I mean, these videos, choosing courage over comfort, has already brought me more blessings. And I'm just so thankful that I'm here in this part of my life where I'm able to do that. And I've already seen just more evidence that choosing courage over comfort has already brought me community and things like that. So it's been really good. Yeah, and that is my topic. That is what I wanted to touch base with you all about today. Again, thank you for being here. Thanks for watching the videos, for all the feedback. Again, I'm going to say like, comment, subscribe today. And I hope that this video brings some sort of joy and helps you to choose courage over fear. I am going to end this video with one more quote, because sometimes, like for me, quotes are just really helpful sometimes, and they kind of just help me get my thoughts together and help me to reflect. So one of the other quote that I wrote down is, choose to be happy always, take more pictures, document your life, save your memories, cherish literally every moment, because life has no rewind. So I hope that every day you choose you and you let people bring you joy and you bring joy the best that you know how, and remember to let them, so that way you can be you and let you be the best that you can do. And remember to give yourself grace. We're going for progress, not perfection. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me again.